Frank Lloyd Wright quotes. I believe in God, only I spell it nature. An idea is salvation by imagination. A doctor can bury his mistakes, but an architect can only advise his clients to plant vines. The longer I live, the more beautiful life becomes. If you foolishly ignore beauty, you will soon find yourself without it. Your life will be impoverished. But if you invest in beauty, it will remain with you all the days of your life. I'm all in favor of keeping dangerous weapons out of the hands of fools. Let's start with typewriters. Early in my career, I had to choose between an honest arrogance and a hypercritical humility. I deliberately choose an honest arrogance, and I've never been sorry. As we live and as we are, simplicity, with a capital S, is difficult to comprehend nowadays. We are no longer truly simple. We no longer live in simple terms or places. Life is a more complex struggle now. It is now valiant to be simple, a courageous thing to even want to be simple. It is a spiritual thing to comprehend what simplicity means. Nature is my manifestation of God. I go to nature every day for inspiration in the day's work. Study nature, love nature, stay close to nature. It will never fail you. A professional is one who does his best work when he feels the least like working. The truth is more important than the facts. Love is the virtue of the heart, sincerity is the virtue of the mind, decision is the virtue of the will, courage is the virtue of the spirit. There is nothing more uncommon than common sense. Youth is not an age thing. It's a quality. Once you've had it, you never lose it. The thing always happens that you really believe in, and the belief in a thing makes it happen. Tip the world over on its side and everything loose will land in Los Angeles. I know the price of success, dedication, hard work, and an unremitting devotion to the things you want to see happen. Television is chewing gum for the eyes. Many wealthy people are little more than janitors of their possessions. Less is more only when more is too much. If it sells, it's art. You have to go wholeheartedly into anything in order to achieve anything worth having. Youth is a circumstance you can't do anything about. The trick is to grow up without getting old. Imitation is always insult, not flattery. Freedom lies within. Give me the luxuries of life and I will gladly do without the necessities. 1 / An honest ego in a healthy body. 2 / An eye to see nature. 3 / A heart to feel nature. 4 / Courage to follow nature. 5 / A sense of proportion, humor. 6 / Appreciation of work as idea and idea as work. 7 / Fertility of imagination. 8 / Capacity for faith and rebellion. 9 / Disregard for commonplace, inorganic, elegance. 10 / Instinctive cooperation. The thing always happens that you really believe in, and the belief in a thing makes it happen. Building becomes architecture only when the mind of man consciously takes it and tries with all his resources to make it beautiful, to put concordance, sympathy with nature, and all that into it. Then you have architecture. Early in life I had to choose between honest arrogance and hypocritical humility. I chose honest arrogance and have seen no occasion to change. The measure of a man's culture is the measure of his appreciation. We are ourselves what we appreciate and no more. The heart is the chief feature of a functioning mind. Man is a phase of nature, and only as he is related to nature does he matter, does he have any account whatever above the dust. The best thing to do is go as far out as you can get, what you regard as too far, and when others follow, as they will, move on. Art for art's sake is a philosophy of the well-fed. An architect's most useful tools are an eraser at the drafting board and a wrecking ball at the site. To me, young has no meaning. It's something you can do nothing about, nothing at all. But youth is a quality. And if you have it, you never lose it. The longer that I live, the more beautiful life becomes. Eventually, I think Chicago will be the most beautiful great city left in the world. The physician can bury his mistakes, but the architect can only advise his client to plant vines so they should go as far as possible from home to build their first buildings. Early in life I had to choose between honest arrogance and hypocritical humility. I chose the former and have seen no reason to change. There is no true understanding of any art without some knowledge of its philosophy. Only then does its meaning come clear. Philip Johnson is a highbrow. A highbrow is a man educated beyond his capacity. His house is a box of glass, not shelter. The meaning of the word shelter includes privacy. We have no longer an outside and an inside as two separate things. Now the outside may come inside and the inside may and does go outside. They are of each other. Form and function thus become one in design and execution if the nature of materials and method and purpose are all in unison.